Hi, Adelaide. How are you?
Good.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear. Okay, I know we've met before, but I wanted to remind you real quick before we get started what confidentiality means. So with confidentiality, it just means that what you say here stays here. So anything you stay in this room will stay between us. But in the event that you talk about you want to like harm yourself or harm others or someone's harming you, that is something that I would have to report because your safety is my top priority. Does that make sense? I think we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, now let's get started. So, why'd you come in today? What can I help you with?
One of my friends died.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Who was it? What, like, friend from here from school?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it someone that I would know? Like are they in your grade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I might know the student you're referring to then. Um I'm so sorry that you lost that friend and that you're experiencing that loss. I know it's something that we're all currently experiencing. How close were you to this friend?
We were pretty close. I've known her for a
Mm,
while.
known her for a while. Have you been throughout all of school with her?
Yeah, since like
Mm.
second grade.
Second grade. Wow. So you've been together a long time. Do you know kind of like what happened or like how did this loss come about? Like do you know any
Uh,
details about it?
she had an autoimmune disease.
Mm. Oh yeah, so it was something she had been suffering for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so difficult because that's there's not much we can control in that situation. And I know they were doing a lot to try to help her with that. So let me know a little bit. I know you said you've known her for a long time and you were pretty close. How often is this grief impacting you? Sorry, my dog
Pretty
barked.
off.
My dog barked. I'll repeat it. Um, I just said I know you knew her for quite a long time. So can you go into a little bit how this is impacting you, like here at school and at home?
It's tough cause like usually she's there at school with me.
Mm, yeah, for sure. And did you like to like hang out after school, or was it primarily like a school
Yeah, we
relationship?
lived near each other, so I'd go over to her house and we'd hang out a lot.
Right. What are some fun things you liked to do together?
Sometimes we'd like watch shows together or talk about books that we read.
That's awesome. What was a commonality? Like, what was something you both enjoyed? Like, what show or what book?
Um, The Flash.
Oh, that's awesome. So, you guys had some fun times together, I hear, while
Yeah.
also being close at school. That's awesome. What are some of your favorite memories of things you guys did together?
Um, when we would like hang out when we were younger, and that was always fun because we'd just like play around in the neighborhood together.
Yeah. So, were there other friends, um, neighbors that also were friends with her too?
Yeah, there was two other girls that were like about the same age that lived near us too.
Oh, cool. So, you all hung out together.
Yeah.
That's special. Have you been talking with them at all?
Yeah, some.
Yeah, because they're probably experiencing this loss similarly to you, I would think. So that might be something to draw upon. Maybe talking to them a little bit about how you feel. So, what about on a scale of like 1 to 10, with one being not at all and 10 being this is like severely impacting me while at school? Where would you say that you're at today?
Uh, Probably like a 6.
A 6. Okay. What's what about yesterday? So I know this happened pretty recently, but where were you at yesterday, do you think?
Yesterday was a bit better, like a 5.
Okay. So what do you think is causing you to be at a 6 today rather than a 5 yesterday? Is there something that happened or?
I saw like I heard some kids talking about like
Mm,
one of the shows we used to watch together, in the hallway, and it made me think of her.
made you think of her? Yeah, absolutely. So would you say right now, when you're hearing things about her, it's obviously making it a little bit harder, especially here at school with some other kids dealing with it.
Yeah.
When you think about her, what are some things that pop to mind just like automatically? I know you said you liked
Just
to enjoy some
because,
shows.
oh, she was like a really nice, kind, like carefree person, I guess. So like
Yeah,
just kind of her smiling, like she was always like really happy.
absolutely. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear you say that. And I know as you talk about her, like I can just hear you smiling through the phone, like it makes you happy to maybe think about memories of her. Do you know, have you talked to, I know you said you had some friends who've also experienced this. What about your parents? Um, have you talked to your parents at all about how this is impacting you?
Uh, they kind of know
Cool.
because like they know that I was really close to her because she'd
Right.
be over at the house a lot, and I told them about it. So yeah.
Okay, good. Because I do think, although I would love to talk to you more about this, and I know we're close here at school, I do think it's important when we're experiencing a loss that we have our support from friends and family members as well. So I would encourage you to talk to your parents, especially since it was in your neighborhood. They probably know of the family. But with that, I also have heard about a really, really cool group. It's at a place called Grief's Journey, and they have groups for all ages of kids. So you would be in the middle school group, and it talks about grief and it helps you go through kind of the feelings you're experiencing with other kids your same age. And I know it's been super helpful for a lot of other kids in this school. So if that's something that you have any interest at all checking out, I think I'm going to go ahead and give you their website. And then if it's something that you're okay with, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to chat about it with your mom. I know I've talked to her before, so I can pass along this information to her, and maybe that's something you guys look into because I think it would provide a really great support system for you as you walk through this grief. Does that sound like something you would be interested in?
Yeah, that does sound like something that would be helpful and be good for
Awesome.
me. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's start there. So I'm gonna I'll give you the website so that you can kind of look into it on your own. And then I'll also reach out to mom if that's okay, and pass along this information. And then hopefully we can get you plugged in here shortly.
Okay.
Okay, sounds perfect. Well, the website is just griefsjourney.org. And then I'll also give you their phone number in case you want to reach out for questions. Otherwise, I'm here to answer questions about it too. But their number is 402 502 2773. And then I'll touch base with mom, right, after we're done meeting here and talk to her just about how I provided this as a recommendation. And then I'll circle back maybe in a couple days just to see, just to touch base and see if that's something that you guys have contacted or if there's any other way I can support you here at school. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, Adelaide. Well, thanks so much for coming in today. If you need anything at all, I'm here to help and support you in any way I can. And hopefully, we can get you connected to this group and it'll provide a good support system as you walk through this loss.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.